Weaver School District Educational Support Professionals, today we celebrate all of you. You make it matter, every role and every day. You are the steady hands and kind hearts that keep our schools running smoothly and our students feeling safe, seen, and supported. You are often the first to arrive and the last to leave, ensuring that every part of the school experience works for every student. Your role may not always be in the spotlight, but your impact is everywhere. In a clean hallway, a comforting smile, a timely bus ride, a helping hand, or a quiet word of encouragement.
Well, my goal first and foremost is to get them to and from safely. That's the objective. And I like to try to be a positive light in their life, because I try to talk to them about grades and how they're doing in school, and just interact with them and how their life is going.
I've come to realize that getting the kids transported safely is a highest priority. But you gotta love getting dirty, greasy, grimy. We get to interact with the drivers and we get to know them on a personal level.
I love that at the end of the day we can see what we did. Like, when you serve 600 meals a day, you see it, and it's, I don't know, you feel accomplished.
I enjoy the feeling I get knowing that we're making a difference in the kids' lives. Maybe this might be their only meal of the day.
I love it because it's always different every day. I try to say hi to everyone because you never know if they're having a bad day or a good day.
You get to work with some amazing people in the carpentry department every day. Maintenance as a whole is just incredible. Just having the opportunity to work with amazing people that have impacted my life has probably been the most rewarding for my job. Not only that, but we get the opportunity to work with amazing custodial staff, administration at the schools, teachers.
I love working with the staff and just seeing the difference that the teachers want to make and that they are making as they work with the students here at Roy Jr. And honestly, I can start the morning thinking I'm not having a very good day, and the kids come in and they're so excited to be here. And it just energizes you. We just feed off of their energy, I think, as well.
That's probably one of the best parts about our job up here, is being able to make a difference and be a happy face for these kids when they come in. A lot of the times, sometimes they can be scared to come into the office. We want this to create a place of a safe environment for our kids, a place that they feel comfortable coming through our door and talking with us and telling us what's going on and knowing that we are here to help them.
I absolutely love it. I get to interact with the kids every day coming into school. I get to welcome them here at the front desk and stuff. We are kind of firsthand, the helpers, seeing the kids, greeting them from the weekend.
I love being able to interact with the kids in lots of various capacities. There's always something new and something happening at Roy Jr. It definitely keeps us on our toes, but I get to see kids daily to fix their Chromebooks.
I think what I enjoy most about my job is interacting with students. I think that's my favorite part. In and out of the classrooms, getting to know them, helping them, working with students. Students that are struggling or students that are having a hard time with whatever the subject is, and I think I enjoy watching them progress or watching them succeed. I think that's my most rewarding as a teacher for me.
What I love about my job is coming to work every day. I love the kids. I love who I work with. I love coming to work. The lasting relationships that I've formed with students over the years.
It's been so rewarding. They are busy students, and I just sit back and just watch their movements. From there, I can calmly figure out what the students need.
I love that I get to support both staff and students, and that I'm able to make educational technology work in our schools, and I'm able to support people. I'm grateful that I'm able to do it. So
there's always something to do. Your day goes by fast. I love working with the students, and I love the staff.
The students is being able to work with students and work with families in the good times and the hard times. And then I love working with the administration, the people in the front office, and then all the teachers and staff.
I like being able to help students and seeing them see that light go on when they succeed and when they realize they can do hard things. Encourage them. I like that light that I see in their faces.
Actually getting to know the kids, to learn more about what are your strengths, and I love playing to their strengths. It's been fun building connections.
There was a little girl I'd driven her the year before as a kindergartner, but when she was a first grader, I noticed that she was just kind of really sad and unhappy. And so I made it a point to talk to her every day and try to get her to laugh and smile, or at least a smile. The last day of the year, her and her mom met me at the bus stop in the morning. Mom told me, I just wanted to tell you thank you for being a friend and influencing her the way you did, because we're going through an ugly divorce right now. She just talks about you all the time and really loves you. I didn't realize the impact of this until the following year, and she came running up and jumped up and gave me a great big hug. But her dad was following hot on her tail, and I never met her dad, and he came up and he was like, "Who the heck are you?" And he was kind of gruff about it, and I said, I'm Kip, I'm the bus driver. He goes, "Oh yeah, you were her bus driver last year." And I said, "Yeah," and he goes, "She just loves you. She talks about you all the time." And I didn't realize until that moment what an impact the child could have on me, or I could have on the child.
Kids are our future. If they don't get safely transported, where are we going to be? Heaven forbid that anything happened to one. It'd be devastating. Again, we make sure they're safe. We like to see the buses at a certain interval, certain mileage, which is more than the average person looks at their car.
We have fun. We laugh a lot. We cry a little sometimes. But look forward to coming to work just to be with the people here.
We have lifelong friends. People that I don't want to lose out of my life.
They know that they're safe and the school is clean, and to me that's everything. One part-timer that he was very difficult to work with, but with me being patient with him and showing him what he needed to do, he just kept improving, and now that he's an adult, has done really well after working here as well.
And just this last week, wow, I had a couple of kids that needed some groceries, needed some food. And as I looked down at their little feet, one of them had Crocs with holey socks, and the other one had just shoes that were tattered. And I happened to have some shoes that were donated from the foundation and asked them if they needed shoes. And it just made their day. Those kids had a little bit of a skip in their hop as they walked home.
We have a lot that do feel comfortable, and they're here with us in the mornings or checking in with us at lunch always. And hi, Mrs. Russell, or hi, Miss Crystal, or hi, Mrs. Moran. And just the fact that they feel comfortable coming in and having a conversation with us and wanting to see us each day, I think that to me just shows we're making a positive impact.
Helping these kids just in every situation, even here at school, and just being willing to help and listen. I noticed a student that just wasn't coming, hadn't been here in a long, long time, and so kind of reached out to his parents, found out some really big family personal things had been happening, and just different things like that, and just reached out to his mom, and because of that, he's actually been able to come, and we've seen him a little bit more.
There are just so many kids that are going through so many different things here, and when they come in, sometimes they just need a listening ear. Sometimes, just even being able to talk with them about what's going on in their lives, something that they're excited about when they're getting their Chromebook fixed. The kids have made more of an impact on me than I think I've made an impact on them.
There was a girl who didn't seem like she had much success so far in her life. I helped her retake a test. I helped her study for things. I showed her what she needed to work on herself. But then her attitude towards all of it changed. That was my favorite, because she saw that she could succeed, and then she kept pushing herself. And then the very next unit that we did, it was all over again. She was like, let's do this. That small change in her, her attitude towards my class was totally different. And I was excited about that. I felt like it made a difference for her in her life. I think just interacting with kids, I fist bump everybody, I joke with them. I'm not a comedy showman, but I feel like there's days where I just have fun with kids. Try to find out what this is funny. The whole 6-7 thing is what's big right now. Yeah, kids will laugh. It's pretty fun.
Like I said, I just have fun every day. I love to plan fun lessons with them. I love to do things that make them smile, that make them proud of themselves.
I love working with the students. If I miss a day, I worry about are they being taken care of the way I want them to be taken care of. I wouldn't trade this job for anything else. and the students keep me engaged. I'm here for the students, and it seems like they are here for me.
Around students, they're always asking questions. They're always asking, well, what are they doing? Why are you doing this? Where are we at? And what's the purpose for what you're doing? And so we always feel like there's a little bit of element of education in that for us and for the students as they get the opportunity to see what maintenance does in maintaining these facilities.
Pretty often, once I fix their Chromebook, they get a little more cheerful and they're a little more happy about it. So sometimes the opposite, because then they have to go to do their schoolwork as well, right?
Some of the students that I've worked with have come from pretty rough backgrounds, and seeing when they realize that there's more to life than what they've seen so far, and that they can succeed and that they can do great things if they put their effort into it, and encouraging that and really trying to emphasize that with the students that I work with.
A couple years back, I had a student transferring from Egypt. Being able to build the connection with him and help him make friends while he was here was huge. He's easily one of my favorite past students, and I just got notice that he's graduating this year.
There was a student that struggled. He hadn't been to school for about 3 years, and so he'd sit here for a while and got to know us a little bit better, and every once in a while we'd get him to walk down the hall. He'd stop and then come back to the main office or come to our office, and with time and patience, and I think just knowing that someone cared for him, he was finally able to get into class, and now he's thriving and he's doing great in school.
I think when you see a student make a mistake and they're really hard on themselves, and then they think they're a bad kid, and you try to remind them that this isn't making you a bad kid. This is just choices we make sometime that have to have some discipline and then some consequences to it. And then you see them bounce back the next day, and they're appreciative of the way you handled it, and especially the parents. I think that's probably one of the most rewarding, is the amount of support we get from parents. You just have to trust the process, and along the way enjoy the journey, and then things are going to turn out. I just don't know when that's going to be, but I can tell you that it will at some point, and then you're going to reap the benefits.
Thank you for the vital work you do each and every day. Whether you're in the classroom, the cafeteria, the front office, the library, on a bus, or maintaining our schools, your dedication, compassion, and commitment to our students does not go unnoticed. Thank you for your tireless efforts, your unwavering care, and your essential role in the educational community. We appreciate all you do. Thank you.